chase in Born Identity was, I thought, superb, sublime.
We knew that we had to do something certainly equal, but preferably better than that.
We wanted a car chase that was different in feel. It's about desperation. He has got to get to this young woman's apartment to say sorry. That's his only goal in life. That's the only reason he exists.
Dan Bradley came up with the idea of trying to put the audience inside the car with Born. So you're experiencing the chase from inside the car.
I hit him with this idea that if every camera's moving, it's all loose or handheld. I had guys sitting on the front of an Instacart just sliding around corners and swerving through traffic because, you know, I wanted to feel like this is a real event.
Born's constantly using the car in ways that only that car can be used.
He uses his car as part of his weapon, you know, and very much pushes cars out of the way and squeezes through gaps that cars can't go through.
We would hit cars that would spin out, and we'd just drive right by them. It's like, no, that crash is not important. We're staying with Jason Bourne, and what we catch with the corner of our eye is adrenaline, and it worked great. It was fantastic.
No major Hollywood production has shot as much as we did in Moscow. And certainly there's never been a chase the size of our chase done on the streets of Moscow. So that was a tremendous challenge to put together that shoot.
They call me up some days and I go, so how'd the work go today? And they'd say, didn't get very much, cars all broke, the streets froze over, it was snowing so hard you couldn't see 10 feet.
We were working in harsh conditions. We were driving very fast.
Moscow has the widest streets I've ever seen. There's 16-lane boulevards that are packed with cars. And I mean, it's crazy. In the wide lane boulevard, set 200 cars up, got them up to 50 miles an hour, and right in the middle of them, 2 cars come blasting off a side street to get broadsided by a truck. But I didn't get one civilian going, oh my God, this is too dangerous. I'm not doing this anymore. They're all going, hey, so what's the big deal? You know, do svidaniya. We've seen this before.
Kevin and Darren took me out twice for a lesson in, I guess you'd call it, I don't know, evasive driving, stunt driving. I don't know the exact terminology. We called it having a really good time with 3 Mercedes. And I blew the clutch out of a brand new Mercedes. That's how much we were kind of getting after it.
It's incredibly hard to teach people because driving is about feel. And if you sort of, you have it or you don't. And you know, by the end of the day, Matt was driving like a stunt guy.
An RDV is a remote driving vehicle, and what we do is we put all the driving controls in a position that can't be seen.
The talent can be in the driver's seat and appear as though they're driving the vehicle, but another driver, a stunt driver, is in charge of the vehicle. The driver was on the roof, so I built a full cage hoop and framework on it.
So that you can be inside the car with a camera, shoot 360 degrees, see nothing but actors driving through a stunt situation.
Dan uses very sophisticated technical devices, visual effects, complicated camera moves. So when a car gets smashed, it just gets demolished.
It was a patch it up by the night, run it through the day and crash it, and then patch it up again at night situation. We ended up with 6 Mercedes G-Wagons, and I think we managed to get through 10 Volgas. And we reworked them, you know, so yeah, just kept going with them.
I think it's made a car chase in the second one that is certainly as good as the first one, and in a lot of ways it's longer and it's much more exciting.
My jaw was on the ground the first time I saw it. I couldn't believe that he had pulled this. If you look at the technical requirements just of what is happening in the sequence, it's really awesome.
That's how it ends. He's faced with a choice, a dark tunnel or a light tunnel, and the last you see of him is he's walking away towards the light. So it's a chase that, as all great chases have to do, delivers meaning for the character at the end of it.